Hi Cancer, this is Nyonjo from Choose to Change Tarot, and I'm here to do your July 2017 reading. First, I want to say thank you to all the people who like, shared, and subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much. So let's get started. So your overall message is in your YouTube, on my Instagram, so check it out. And so I'm going to start with the love reading. So for the symbols here, you have Death and the Three of Cups. Death reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. To me, this talks about having stagnation in the sense of happiness and the same sense of connection with other people. So it just seems like you're trying to build relationships with people, you're trying to build friendships, you're trying to connect with romantic partners, whatever, but there's a lot of difficulty with that. And it just seems like a lot of what is happening is you're trying to relate to people in old ways, old patterns, old habits, whether it's always giving, always taking, always being the one to initiate, always being the one to wait. Either way, there's a pattern habit that you have in your connections with other people that is making it a lot difficult to build a foundation of relationships. And a lot of it has to do with sort of here with the Three of Cups, this fear of, almost the fear of your own happiness, fear of what it takes to create. You are putting in the effort, but there's also this fear that like you're going to lose it. That it's not going to be as joyous and as lighthearted and as emotionally connected as you desire. But with the Death card and the Three of Cups, like I said, it's really asking you to open yourself up to knowing that the relationship is not really in your within your outcome. Like the outcome of the relationship isn't within your hands, really. Alright, let's get the couples here. We have the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords. So the first message I'm getting is that you know that something is a little bit off. Something isn't totally the way it can be, and your intuition is telling you that part of those thoughts that you're having of feeling like something is off is sort of building up to, is making you feel isolated within your relationship or your connection. It's almost like you feel like there's abundance elsewhere with the High Priestess and the card moving forward. There's abundance elsewhere, there's abundance that or you know what, yeah, it feels like there's abundance elsewhere, but that's really kind of leading you to this trap of feeling isolated or feeling like you're in prison. Like if you're comparing your partner or relationships, or you feel like you could do better, or you feel like things could be better, it might be just leading you to these thoughts of feeling trapped. When in reality, the High Priestess is looking at things in a very objective viewpoint. It's looking at things from a detached viewpoint. It's saying, it's clearly looking at what serves you in the relationship and what does not serve you. I just, overall, what I'm saying is, like, if you're using your intuition to muddle and to, like, make things more complicated than it is, you have to understand that. Like, that's what the universe is probably telling you. It's like, you're making things way more complicated than it should be. Like, you're using, like, your intuition is right, but it doesn't belong in that application of it. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. So let's get to the work, passion, and community. So you have the Ace of Wands, the Devil, and the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, the Queen of Swords in reverse. So the first thing I got is like there's a new opportunity or a new passion or drive, but what is blocking you is this idea of being sort of obsessively trying to start a new beginning, or feeling chained down to the past beginning, to the past, or chained down to a certain way that your future has to look like. So the Queen of Swords, there's a disconnect between your heart and your thoughts. Like, you know in your heart what you want, but you have this passion around it, but you're not really sure how to make it come to fruition, and you're sort of obsessing over how to make it come into fruition, how to make it come into reality, how to make it, like, there's this production aspect that feels very much connected to like your self-worth. Like, I need to produce in order to be worthy. That's what I'm getting, and that's kind of what the thoughts that I'm hearing you say. So yeah, it's just really saying, like, this new connection can come into fruition, but obsessing over it will just lead you to feel disconnected with actually manifesting it. So just, there's times where you need to live and let go, and times where you need to plan, and right now you're over planning. Alright, so your overall advice is, I free myself from critical thoughts toward my body and my worth. And this is definitely talking about this idea of overthinking things seems to be a theme, and it's really saying that in order for you to manifest what you want in terms of connections, in terms of stability in your relationship, and in terms of a career, you're going to have to just free yourself of the critical thoughts. Understand, like, when enough is enough, and you just got to live and let go, like I said. Alright, so that's your reading. If you'd like a personal reading from me, email me at truthexchangetarot@gmail.com. And full moon and new moon readings that I do every month on my Instagram at truthexchangetarot.com. At truthexchangetarot, and on my website at truthexchangetarot.tumblr.com. Alright, thank you. Thanks for watching. Blessings.